Deal, starring TV's big dealer, Monty Hall.
Here we are with the all-new Let's Make a Deal. What a crowd, what a show, what a day. And are we going to give away some great prizes today? No. Oh, of course we are. And the first person I'm going to start dealing with is you. No, just keep on, folks. I think this is auditioning for solid gold, I think is what we're doing. Show me that dance again. This is Lisa, and Lisa Sobek, and it's this golf widow is ready to make a deal. And I see the golf widow with the veil and all. Of course, a golf widow means a wife whose husband is always out golfing, right. So she stays at home, and they call them golf widows. And that's with the golf cap and so on, with the 3 kids, right? All right. Now, Lisa, I've got a great deal for you. I think it's right here in my pocket, and here it is for you. It's a nice $500 bill.
Oh, yes!
And we don't care if he goes out and plays golf as long as we have the 500, right?
Right.
Now, if you would like to buy something with the 500, you could have the box there instead. You can give me back the 500, I give you the box. Who knows? It could be your husband.
No.
Lisa keeps the money. What was back of the box that she could have had? And back there waiting for you, Lisa, was this new refrigerator freezer. The beauty.
A Tappan side-by-side 2-door refrigerator freezer features chilled water dispenser, automatic ice maker, no frost feature in both refrigerator and freezer from Tappan. It retails for $1,189.95. And we've added a set of Super Seal food containers. Keep food as fresh as the Home Party brand. Can cost up to 40% less. Super Seal, now with a new see-through window. Total value of this deal, $1,214.95.
That, of course, is the deal you could have had you spent the money. But the golf widow didn't spend her money, and she elected to hang on to the dough. And you must have good reason to hold on to the money, right? I have another deal for you. Here comes Brian with a box on the tray, and you could buy this box for your $500. You didn't want the big box? Would you like the little box? You got 500.
This is sure thing.
She wants, you want the sure thing.
Yes.
You want to keep the $500. Was there anything good in this box? A brand new car was in that box. Yes, my dear, it's a brand new automobile, but that's all right. You got the sure thing, and Brian has some descriptions for us.
It's the Volkswagen Golf 2-door hatchback, a fuel-efficient 4-cylinder overhead cam engine, reclining front bucket seats, and a spacious interior with room for 5 adults from Bob Smith Volkswagen. With tax and license, it sells for $9,394.
All yours for $500 had you spent it. But that's the way it goes on Let's Make a Deal. Sometimes little things, next time it could be a little duck in there, right? But you got the $500. Thank you, Lisa, and my regards to your husband whenever he comes home. All right, that's the way it goes. Hold it. Do you hear that sound? That means it's time for our exciting door number 4. Ready? All right. Karen, hit the button, and let's see who wins the fast $1,000. Seat number 36, the last seat of the last row. Here she is. How are you, Joanna Sobek? You know that other Sobek?
She's my daughter.
Your daughter-in-law. Now, Joanna, listen very carefully to me. You have $1,000, right? Your daughter-in-law just missed a car a few seconds ago. You have a chance now to risk the $1,000 and perhaps win a car. And here's why. The dealer wheel has just come out. You can spin it, risk your $1,000, and maybe end up with what's behind number 1, curtain number 1, and there is another automobile.
Mazda's GLC Deluxe Sedan. Standard features include a peppy 1.5-liter engine, front-wheel drive, reclining front bucket seats, plus a roomy interior and more from Mazda. With tax and license, it retails for $8,550.
All right, now, the first Sobek family member said, no, I'm going to not risk my $500 and missed a car. Let's see what happens when we go to a mother-in-law. Would you risk your $1,000 to spin this wheel? Now, take a look. Over here, it says car. There it says car. Triple your money, double your money, $4,000. And you can go down to $100 or $200.
My daughter-in-law says no.
Your daughter-in-law says no. You want to listen to her?
I think I better, don't you?
All right. You talked her out of it. Now, you know what that means? It means that the Sobeks are now going home with $1,500, right? You're 500 and you're 1,000. Joanna, just for the fun of it, let's see what would have happened had you gone for the wheel. She's not going. This is just a practice spin to see what would have happened. Oh, I hope it doesn't come up car for your sake, because you didn't want to spend the money. It's not going to be a car, but it would have been, no, it would have been just $100. It's a good thing that you stopped when you did, because there's where it ended, $100. So, smart move by Johanna. Thank you very much. Congratulations to the Sobek family. Remember about door number 4, it can show up at any time on any show. Watch for it. And I'll be right back with my next deal. All right, now look what I have with this deal. 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 clutch purses, which I am now going to give away. I have one purse for you. I have one purse for you. And I have one purse for you. Nice catch. Don't look inside. Don't look inside. Close that purse. If you look inside, the deal's off. You know why? Because I've hidden something in there, and I don't want you to know about it until I offer you a deal, right? Right. Just because I trust her so much. With the 2 girls on the other side, keep a good eye on Mary Lou over there. Now, who's the first girl? Sherry Kaplan. Sherry, stand right up. Okay. Are you a cheerleader?
I was in high school.
I can see the way you just got that wonderful bounce, right. Now, Sherry, I'm going to tell you about the clutch purses. There's some money inside each one of them. I won't tell you how much. But in your case, whatever the amount of money is in here, I will give you 8 times the amount of money you have in here. Or you could have what's behind curtain number 3. Now, if there's $1 in here, I'll give you 8. If there's 15 here, I'll give you 400, and so on. Or you can have what's behind curtain number 3. The curtain. Inside here, there was a $100 bill. 8 times 100 is how much? $800 is what she just traded away. What's behind the curtain for Sherry? Sherry's traded herself into a do-it-yourself cheese factory.
Did she win me? Did I get given away?
Yeah.
I've been sitting in the prize room with these 2 girls, and I'll tell you, I'd love to have a human companion just for a while.
Well, you don't have to worry about it, because she's got them. Those goats are going over to Sherry's house. She's going to have her own churn, going to make her own butter, her own cheese, everything else, because it now belongs to Sherry Kaplan. Thank you, Sherry, for making that opening deal. Next, Tom Peterson. All right, Tom. It's Tom Peter Sack,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay. Tom, what are all these names here? What does that all mean?
I have an identity problem, and I can't figure out who I am during the course of the day, so I just refer to this.
Oh,
when I
so
find
your
out who
name
I
is
am.
either Diane Shortinger
Right.
or Paris or
Certain times of the
Perkins
day.
or Bowden or Dotson or and all these things?
Right.
Well, whichever one
I'll give
you
one
are.
if you like it. I next to one in my car if you want one.
I'd like to deal with Tom Peter Sack. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Is there one in the house? Now, Tom, I'll tell you, I will give you 40 times the amount of money you have in your wallet right now, or the big box that Melanie is showing us on the floor. Remember, there's 100.
Okay, I'm going to go for the door.
The box, not the door.
The box.
Inside it, boy, did that lady in yellow tell you what to do? Is she related to you?
Sort of, yeah. We're close friends.
You're close friends, because inside here, there was a $20 bill. 40 times 20, again, it was $800 he passed up this time. Yes, you told him to pass it up. What's behind the box? Last time we had do-it-yourself cheese factory. What have we got this time? And this time we have a do-it-yourself sausage kit. A do-it-yourself sausage kit is what we have. And thanks for the advice back there. It was very nice of you. Yeah, he'll never forget you for that. Now, Mary Lou Shatton, is that right? Chatan. Now, Mary Lou, here's the deal for you. You've seen 800 once?
Yes.
You've seen 800 twice. Whatever's in your wallet, I will give you 75 times the amount of money in your wallet. Or you could have curtain number 2, and I'll show you part of what's back there. Part of what's back of curtain number 2 happens to be jelly beans.
My favorite.
Your favorite, and the president, too.
Jelly Belly, the original gourmet jelly bean in 40 mouth-watering flavors at fine department stores, gourmet gift, and candy shops worldwide.
So it's 75 times the amount of money in your wallet, or the jelly beans and what's behind it. She says she's going for what's behind the curtain. Sherry guessed wrong. Tom guessed wrong. And you guessed right because there's only $2 in here. That would have been $150. You did a lot better by going for the curtain and fly the jelly beans away and show her this bedroom suite.
Buy another house.
Forest Hill by Bassett, featuring a triple dresser base with twin frame mirror and a fairway oak finish, complete with a queen-sized Bassett Dream Maker mattress and box springs. The bedroom grouping is worth $1,987.84. And from Whisper Soft Mills, luxurious super satin bedding designed for comfort and elegance for a new dimension in sleep experience. Cover your bed with super satin from Whisper Soft Mills. This deal is worth $2,437.84.
Very good for Mary Lou Chatan, who's the only one of the three to make the right move. In my next deal, $700 could buy something worth over $5,000. We'll be to that right after to this. All right, somebody's going to have a great opportunity in this next deal, and somebody is you. And the other somebody is you. So now I have Tammy Warmuth and Ardra Vidagain, right? The two of you come with me because, well, first of all, I want to show you what you could buy in this deal if you can earn $700. Take a look at this. This fantastic vacation in the Fiji Islands.
A jet coach flight for two to Fiji, where you'll spend 7 romantic nights at the Regent of Fiji on the shores of Nadi Bay. Accommodations offer a view of the water or luxuriant gardens. Enjoy swimming, boating, and nearby golf and tennis for your pleasure. The Regent of Fiji.
All right, and in addition to that fantastic, you ever been to Fiji?
No.
In addition to that wonderful vacation, I have a $1,000 bill in cash for expenditures. Total value of that is $5,400, and here's the way one of you could win it. We will price some items, and I have $900 available to give away in cash. If either one of you can get $700 of the $900 from me, then that person is going to go to Fiji and take $1,000. But you have to win at least $700, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, the first item, and we're going to ask you for the manufacturer's suggested retail selling price. The first item is worth $200 to the winner. Let's listen to Brian.
Aspirin for relief of minor arthritis pain without pill side effects. Aspirin's non-aspirin formula penetrates relief where you hurt. Use as directed.
For the first $200 payoff, Tammy, give me a price.
$1.89.
Ardra.
$2.98.
The price is $189, and $200 goes to Tammy. She has her first $200. You better win now, kid. Here we go with the next $200 payoff.
Cremettes, premium quality in the famous green box. Cremette spaghetti cooks up tender without sticking together. Try some tonight.
We'll pay $200 to the winner of this one, and we'll let Ardra go first.
98 cents.
And Tammy says
$1.19.
the price actually is $129. And once again, Tammy has $200, which means, Ardra, you can no longer win $700. But I still have $500 in cash that you could still win. So, all right, are you ready for this? Item number 3.
Scrub-free heavy-duty bathroom cleaner. The foam that cleans on contact with the power of a cleanser without scrubbing, scratching, or gritty residue. Scrub-free.
And you go first this time, Tammy?
$2.79.
Ardra?
$2.89.
The price is $209, and again, Tammy wins $200. Now listen to me. At this point, you have $600, you have nothing. One more item left to go. The item pays off $300 to the winner. You, if you win, will have the wonderful trip, and you'll have a couple $100 left over, right?
Yeah.
You can only win $300. That's what's at stake for you. So here we go with the fourth and final item.
Icy Hot helps relieve minor arthritis pain in 2 proven ways, comforting coolness and penetrating warmth. Use as directed.
$300 at stake. Give me a price, Ardra.
$3.
Tammy?
$1.89.
The price actually is $435, and Ardra wins, gets $300, and stops Tammy from winning the vacation in Fiji. Oh, so close, and yet so far. Well, all you can do right now is take your $600 and bash Ardra in the nose. No, but Ardra, at least, I'm glad you got some money out of this, although I'm sorry that you didn't get the trip. You're not glad she won, right? No, how could you? That was a trip to Fiji.
Yeah.
I tell you what you do. You get yourself a little canoe, and as the ships go out in the Pacific, you stand there and you thumb, right? And that's the way you're going to get to Fiji. I love your laugh. Listen, you have some money, and I have something to sell right now. It's the box on the display floor, and since you have $300, I'll charge you the same thing. $300, you can keep the other three if you want to buy the box. You want to buy the box for $300?
Yeah.
You want to buy the box for $300?
Yeah.
Peel off 3, give it back to me, and each of them get what's behind the box. So what have we got for these young ladies? They each spent $300, and each of them gets a color television set and a recliner. And that's a nice finish for both girls.
Brookline's Wallaway recliner combines luxurious comfort with traditional styling. This space-saving recliner can be placed near a wall and still glide smoothly to a fully reclined position. From Brookline, it retails for $699. And to watch Monty make all kinds of deals, a 25-inch color television with wireless remote control and 105 cable channels with matching stand from Sharp. It sells for $925. Total value of this deal, $1,624.
So it ended up very well for our draft. Congratulations, and for Tammy. Nice to have you come out a winner. I just figured this out. With the $300 you've got, you could go out and buy all kinds of travelogues and put it on your new TV set. You can see all you want about Fiji. Now, Brian, what's the big deal worth today?
The big deal today is worth $9,139.
I had a feeling that Brian was halfway to Fiji on his own right there. All right, it's over $9,000. I'll go back to the traders with whom I've made deals, see if they want to risk what they've won for a chance at the big deal. Mary Lou Chatan has a bedroom set worth $2,400. I know she doesn't even have a bedroom, so I'm sure she's going to trade it away, right? Yeah. She'll go for it. I kept hearing you say, oh, with that bedroom set, I'll have to buy another house. So here she goes for that big deal. And Tammy Warmuth, you're the first one to have that chance to risk the $1,924, right? Because of your extra $300, she says yes. Well, you are a gambler. Let's see what happens to you and to this young lady right after these messages. Now we've arrived at the big deal today, and the big deal is worth $9,139, and it could be behind any one of our 3 doors. There they are, numbered for you. Those big doors, 1, 2, and 3. And Mary Lou, take a look at this, because door number 3 starts off with margarine.
Mazola has a new taste that's fresh, light, and it's still cholesterol-free, so discover the untoppable new taste of Mazola.
And there's something that goes with the margarine, too. So you have first choice. Do you want 1, 2, or the margarine?
I like 2.
You like 2, and I see that you brought your good friend with you over here.
1.
1. So Tammy and Bob Warmouth take door number 1, and you took 2. So we're going to take a look at door number 2 for Mary Lou Chatan right now. And Mary Lou, behind door number 2, you don't have a house for a bedroom set. What are you going to do with a washer and a dryer? And all those other appliances?
You can make wash days easy days with a speed clean washer like those used in coin-op laundries with stainless steel tub for gentle care of all your fabrics, low water usage, and longest warranties. With matching dryer for today's laundering needs from Speed Queen. The pair sells for $999.90. Then for quick cleanups, Royal vacuums, including the Dirt Devil handheld portable, weighs only 4 pounds with revolving brush, just like the big ones. For quick, easy cleaning most anywhere from Royal Appliances. They're valued at $395.85. And for the latest in food preparation, the KitchenAid food processor. Chops, minces, mixes, slices, and shreds. A versatile appliance with power and speed. Practical with quality. You'll also receive a handy KitchenAid food disposal. The 2 appliances are priced at $544.90. Finally, take a coffee break with the Mr. Coffee Ultronic System. Space-age technology for the most perfect cup of coffee on this planet or any other. Total value of this deal, $2,010.60.
Very nice deal for you. Thank you, Mary Lou. Hope you can make good use of all those appliances. And the Warmouth struck door number 1. We'll take a look at door number 3 and see what you passed up behind the margarine. Behind the margarine today, we had Monty's Piggy Bank, and in cash, Mary Lou, take a look at this. In cash, in the piggy bank today, there was $3,234. That would have been a big deal all by itself. And with the margin, that makes it $3,259. So that was quite a deal. But the big one is waiting. Well, why don't you take off your nose and let's see what you really look like. Put the nose back on again. Bob Warmouth and Tammy Warmouth, you missed a trip to Fiji, but you end up with the big deal of the day, and here it is for you behind door number 1. And there's a whole kitchen full of stuff for you.
A Whirlpool appliance kitchen featuring a no-frost French door refrigerator with power-saving control switch, porcelain steel interior, and no fingerprint textured steel doors. A portable, convertible, or under-counter dishwasher with Duraperm door, super scour cycle, and exclusive in-the-door silverware basket. A Whirlpool gas range with continuous clean oven, full-width glass panoramic oven door. And finally, Whirlpool's Trash Masher compactor with automatic deodorizing system and touch-toe drawer opener, all from Whirlpool. The 4 appliances retail for $2,739. But when you want to step out of the kitchen, step out in style in this fabulous fur coat. Davini creates a new look for the 80s in this gold frost mink and Norwegian fox coat with yoke back topping, the wide whale corduroy design from Dicker & Dicker of Beverly Hills.
The fur is worth $5,000, and the kitchen, and this check that I have in my hand for $1,400. Your big deal is worth $9,139, and here is the coat to put on. You take the check, sir. Let her try on the coat. There is a very happy young lady as Tammy is ready to step out in style. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Very good. A very, very happy with her. And while we have some moments before we go off the air, sir, I'll tell you what. You don't have anything that I could ask. I was going to ask you whether you wore suspenders, but I see you have nothing on except a pair of shorts. So if you can show me a pair of pants to go along with that, I'll give you $100. Oh, he's got... Oh,
The all-new Let's Make a Deal is a Stephanedos Monty Hall production in association with Telepictures.
Another pair of shoes, I'll give you $100.